How are you getting on? I was asked there to do some very basic beginner stuff for a guy who's starting off, maybe fell off the wagon during the Christmas time. They're out of shape and they're mentally not involved in it anymore of the fitness business, and they're getting back into it. This is what this video is all about. Okay? If I was starting out, here's the plan. Get simple, basic equipment. Don't get anything elaborate. Something that's like you can use around the house. A chair and a wall. I'm going to use these as examples today, and you can get a good workout using a chair and using a wall. Now, I normally don't have mats inside my kitchen, but I had a few clients on Zoom recently. It was so cold down in my gym here at home, and I decided to put this together here. Apart from the chair and apart from having a wall, right, you'd need some kind of an overall reason why you're doing it. You must have a huge reason why to do it. If you're doing this for, let's say, a wedding, you want to lose a bit of weight for a wedding, that's fine. And if you're with a personal trainer for 3 months, after the wedding is gone, what are you going to do then? That's it, job done. Are you going to put on the weight again, fall off the wagon? I would try in your 50s and 60s, you're going to have to embrace this somehow, like, you know, putting out the rubbish every week. You're going to have to get your head around the fact that fitness and a healthy lifestyle in your 50s helps you in your 60s, and the same thing from your 60s onwards. Now, I'm currently 70 chronological years. I know what I am mentally, that has yet to be defined, but if I can do it kind of thing, so can you. All right, so also I walk the dog a lot. And in the woods where I live, I have small little things, like I have a log where I do press-ups from. I might do some mountain climbers. I have an old rope hanging off one of the trees, and I do, you know, like a TRX band, and I just do squats on that. It's simple, it's straightforward, it's convenient, I get a bit of satisfaction out of it, and because it's there every day, I do that, ticking all those boxes there. So that's easy. That's on my way. So the next thing you'll need is a very simple, basic plan. What I don't want to give you now is something that's do this or else, that kind of an attitude. No. Okay. Yeah. So you'll have a warm up, you'll have a body of the lesson, and you'll have a cool down. That's in every single guy will give you that. You warm me up, your body of the lesson, cool down. And there is a million exercises here, guys. A million exercises you can do, and I'm sure you're sick to the back teeth now of hearing extension and I did flexing and I God almighty and all these guys. What would be, if you're totally out of condition, can you do, if you can't do a star jump, do a half a star jump. Can you do that one? That's a half, that's some start. That's a start. That's something like that, right? Can you do something like maybe marching on the spot? March on the spot. But time these. For example, if you did 10 of these, do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, we'll go for 10. Can we remember 10? 10 is good enough, right? And then 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 of these, right? 10 arm swings. 1, 2, and come up in the heels as well. See the heels? It's very important to engage this muscle here. You see this fella here? The soleus muscle down there by your calf. That is quite important. That fella, you want to get him going. This him go up in the calf like that. There you go. Right, do 10 of these. Do 10 of these. Or you could come up on one leg. That's a really good one. If you want to really stretch the belly, do that one. Look, hands in the air, up on the tippy toes on one leg, and kick the other leg back. Start off safely on the flat of the foot. So I'm on the flat of the foot, do this, and on the flat of the foot, do this. And as you get good at it then you can go on this one. Bring your body down on this one. Be careful not throwing your head back too much. That's a lovely one, because that really stretches the body up like that. And then you keep on warming up. So maybe circle your hands like this. Maybe circle your hands like this. A very, very good one. Your spine. Let's get that going. You can do 10 rotations with your hips, 10 rotations the other way. Bend your elbows. The same principle, turning on your heels. 1 and 2. So you're doing this one here. 10 of them, maybe take it wider. From here, look, do 10 of them. Can you do the same thing? 10 of them. Have you got all that now? Okay? Do 10, Go back to the knee again. Maybe you need a balance as you get older. So like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're practicing your balance as well. All right. So and then you can run on the spot. Run on the spot would be a good one. Anything to get the blood going. Maybe punching down low for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, 10. Blah, blah, blah. 10 in the middle and 10 up. You know that? That should warm up a bit. So here's 4 beauties. Must-haves. Oh God, you'd hear that kind of talk, wouldn't you? Here's 4 really good exercises. Mountain climbers, squats, tricep dips, and press-ups. I'll call them wall press-ups. Now lads, these are dead easy, right? Okay, so we got mountain climbers, squats, tricep dips, and wall press-ups. You will need a chair and you need a wall. How bad is that? All right, so here we go. Now, this is the body of the lesson now. I would measure this more regimental than you would 10 of these or 10 of the other ones. I would anyway, because that's really, the body is where you're going to earn your crust. Okay, so let's say you're warmed up, you have a bit of a sweat going, and you do, the first one would be squats. Now, you're going to have to sit down, and you're going to stand up for all your meals for the rest of your life. You're going to, like this, and stand up, okay? Now, so you could start off with 10 of these. For example, 1, 2, all right? There you go, 10 of these. How bad is that? If you have trouble doing that one, right, you can hold on to the side of the chair, maybe just do it here, like this. So using the chair like that. So there's squats. So box that off, squats, fabulous exercise. That's a really good compound exercise. The next one then would be on the chair. Now be careful, make sure it is nice and steady. This is a steady enough chair. I'll just pull you off the mats there for a second. My hand is on the corner here, look, and I'm out like this. Now this is a tricep dips, right? So I'm going to go down and I'm going to come up, all right? So I'm down and up. So there's 1, 2, etc., 1,000, 1,001. You know what I mean? So now you got 2 now. You got 2 now to call your own, and I'll take a note of them in a minute. I'll show you how to mark these down. So you got this, you got your squats and you got your tricep dips. Brilliant. Okay, what's the next one you can do? All right, the next one you can do from here would be wall press-ups. I would do the wall press-ups there. All right, so you can do, for example, you could do wall press-ups like this. I would get nice, make sure no that's not going to fall out and you're going to smack your face off the wall. So when you're doing, now we could do these on the ground, but I'm doing this because let's face it, when you're in bad condition at 55, 56, 57, or if you had an injury or maybe had a flu, the days of jumping out of helicopters, lads, they're gone. They're gone. We have to admit it, we're not as good as we were 10 years ago. But we're going to make amends now for the next 10 years ahead. So wall press-ups, right. Nice angle like this here. Nice angle like this. You'll know yourself after a while, okay? Here. Now, if you find these easy, try to hook one leg and the other one like that, right? So I'm hooking one leg like that. And I would maybe do 10 this way. So I'm doing 10 this way. And I'll try not to flare my hand out like that. Can you see this here? Make sure they're easy like that. So I'll do 10 of these. 1, 2 with one leg like that. Now, I find that reasonably hard. And you can even make it harder. Like you can do diamond ones like this. 3, 4, you can do that. And then change your leg. Change your leg for the other one. And maybe 10, maybe 5, 10 each leg. That's it. So there's your wall press-ups are doing straight like that. Okay? In time, you'll know what you can do. They might look easy, you do 30 of them and you know all about it. So you've got 10, I would recommend, what number I'd give you? I'd give you like maybe 10 of them, 10 biceps, 10 of the triceps curls, 10 of this one, 10 of this one, 10 of the wall press-ups, and let's give another one. Oh, here's a beauty. Now this is mountain climbers. Now, like I said, you can do these on the ground, right? But here's a good one. This one here, right? Get that nice and steady like that here. And you can bring your knee up like this. Now look, watch. When you're doing this exercise, right?
like I said for the press-ups, by all means, like if you can do 10 of these, good on you. And if you can do the mountain climbers and this, good on you. But what's a very important thing when you get older is your form has to be really, really good. It's pointless doing press-ups like this, right? And you're like, one hand is, see, one hand is up there. I do mountain climbers and once see the way my shoulders going down like that. So what am I doing the mountain climbers for in the first place? Why am I doing them? To lose a bit of weight here. Okay, I want to kind of get at the belly more than anything else, because when you get older, you get stressed, there's visceral fat, God only knows, down in the belly, right? So I want to hit the belly, not necessarily my arms, okay? All right, so like you're like this, so put your knee like this, and just check it like that. So start so like that, right? That's it. So I think I have that now. And I will do maybe up to 10, like maybe count up to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and go back down again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's good. So now you have 4 now. Okay? So you've got 10 of these, 10 squats, 10 wall press ups, 10 mountain climbers, 10 tricep dips. So that's 4 exercises now. Now, there's loads of other ones you can do, and we could be here all day showing the other ones, but once you got 4, 6, whatever they are, and by the way, ask me on the comments below, I've got the 4 of them down, Frank, can you give me another 4? Or, I found them easy, can you make that a bit harder? Have you any more ideas for this one here? Okay, ask me the questions and I'll do my best. Okay, so you got the 4 of them. Now here is the, what do they call it? The piece de resistance. This is a beauty, lads. If you get this, brilliant. Keeping a record is very important. But don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Compare yourself. Here's what you have to compare to. Compare yourself to what you're like yesterday, or last week, or last month. And the way you'll do that, and that you can, look into a nice future for yourself, you have the time you started this one and the time you finish right in the day. There's wall press ups, there's a tricep dips, forward lunges, cat cows, bridges. You can write down the exercise. I'd recommend you do each one if you're very unfit, maybe 10 times. If you can go around 3 times, well and good. But like I said, you do this to suit yourself. Here's it. These are invaluable. I found these old ones there. I got them around the time of the, I did these around the time of the COVID, and here's the one I did in the gym. So I was doing bent over rows, press ups. This is a home gym I have out in the backyard. And I put in the mood as well. So I put in the date and I put in the mood as well. What mood I was in, imagine. And it's good to clock the mood as well. I hope you enjoyed the video and keep in touch. Keep the comments going. All the best.